Rachel.
I'm Robert.
And you're watching R&R with 1-to-1. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about servers. I will admittedly say that I did know what computers were, which is good. But I did not always know what a server was. Robert, can you tell our friends exactly what a server is and what it does?
Sure. So a server is actually a program that is meant to do a specific task, and then the hardware that's associated with that was probably built specifically for that program. So maybe it has more computing power, more file storage, whatever it is. So that whole bundle, the program itself and the hardware, is now considered a server.
So, big scheme, it's just a stronger, bigger computer that is able to do larger tasks so that your smaller computer does not have to.
Right. So a server will sit somewhere and it will wait for requests to come in from the client computers, your laptops and tablets and things, and then it's going to serve out whatever it is you're asking for. That could be an application, or let's talk about a file server for example. That's pretty easy, right? So you wouldn't want your laptop or computer to have all of the files in the whole company on it, and then yours would also have all the files in the whole company, and everybody's. So we'd have millions of files, and they would all be different versions. So it makes sense to store them centrally, and then to allow people to access. Think about it too. Your computer only has a finite amount of disk space, but your server could be huge, and it could allow for that stuff to grow. It makes sense to do that.
Now there's many types of servers, right?
Yeah, so different types of servers. We talked about a file server. You could also have something like a print server. If your company does a lot of printing, you might need something to manage it. There's communication servers. That's things like email, fax, web. There's database servers if your company has large databases that need to be centrally accessed. There's also things like domain servers, which protect your network and tell who's allowed to get onto it. A couple other types of servers out there, but yeah, there's a lot of different ones.
And all of these live on a computer somewhere.
Yeah, they could be on a big computer locally on site, or they could be remote at another site. They could be in the cloud. They could be virtualized. I love virtualized servers.
So that's all we have time for today.
Oh.
Yes, he'll keep going on. Maybe we'll let Robert do another episode in the future of virtual servers, if he's good. So, since he's not talking, that's all we have today. Thank you for watching R&R with 1-to-1. On behalf of the one who can't speak, stay curious.